Beneath our feet lie the remains of entire civilizations, lost cities, temples, and the stories of millions. Every layer of earth holds echoes of the past, waiting to be uncovered by those who seek to understand where we came from. Less than 10% of the world's archaeological sites have been discovered. That means most of human history is still hidden, locked away beneath forests, deserts, and oceans. The vast majority of our ancestors' achievements remain unknown, their secrets buried and silent. Dense jungles, shifting deserts, and the depths of the oceans conceal sprawling cities and monumental wonders. Nature has reclaimed these places, hiding them from view for centuries, sometimes even millennia. New technology like LiDAR lets scientists digitally strip away forests, revealing vast networks of roads and homes no one knew existed. With each scan, we peel back the layers of time, exposing the ingenuity of ancient builders. In places like the Amazon and Guatemala, these discoveries are rewriting what we know about ancient societies. Once thought to be sparsely populated, these regions are now revealed as centers of innovation and culture. Far from being small and scattered, some ancient populations were complex, organized, and densely populated. Their cities rivaled those of today in scale and sophistication, with intricate layouts and advanced infrastructure. They engineered landscapes, built massive agricultural systems, and waged wars on a scale we're only beginning to understand. Their achievements shaped the land and influenced generations to come. Entire empires have vanished so completely that only whispers remain. Their stories are written in stone, waiting for us to decipher the clues they left behind. The next time you see an empty desert or thick jungle, remember, a lost world could be just beneath the surface. Every unexplored corner of the earth holds the potential for a new chapter in our shared history. The greatest discoveries are still out there, waiting for someone curious enough to find them. Each new find brings us closer to understanding the incredible journey of humanity. We are living in a golden age of discovery. The story of our past is far from finished. With every excavation, we uncover not just artifacts but the enduring spirit of exploration that defines us all. The Maya once dominated Mesoamerica, rising as one of the most advanced and influential civilizations of the ancient world. They built magnificent cities like Tikal and Chichen Itza, with towering pyramids and sprawling plazas that still inspire awe today. The Maya mastered astronomy, mathematics, and writing, developing a complex calendar system and recording their history in intricate glyphs. Their cities were vibrant centers of culture, science, and religion, bustling with life and home to tens of thousands of people from all walks of life. They engineered vast causeways, pioneered the concept of zero, and created a unique hieroglyphic script that set them apart from other ancient peoples. But around the 9th century AD, the great Maya cities began to collapse, their power and influence fading mysteriously. One by one, these once great cities were abandoned, slowly reclaimed by the relentless jungle and left as silent, haunting ruins. There's no evidence of a single catastrophic invasion, just a slow, agonizing decline that left behind empty stone buildings and shattered monuments. For centuries, the reason for their collapse was a mystery, puzzling explorers and scholars alike. It was as if an entire society simply vanished overnight, leaving behind monumental cities as their only testimony to greatness. The Maya's disappearance remains one of history's most compelling and enduring puzzles, shrouded in mystery and speculation. Even today, the full story is still emerging from the ruins, as archaeologists uncover new clues buried beneath centuries of earth and vegetation. Unraveling this mystery has taken generations of painstaking work, with each discovery bringing us closer to understanding their fate. The Maya's legacy endures in their art, architecture, and descendants, but the story of their collapse continues to fascinate and challenge us. The leading theory for the Maya collapse is a combination of severe drought and warfare. Environmental disaster led to crop failures and famine, fueling conflict between city-states. Archaeologists have found evidence of intense warfare and hastily built defensive walls. It was a perfect storm of climate change, war, and political instability. But the Maya people didn't disappear. Their descendants still live in the region, speaking Mayan languages and practicing ancient traditions. The collapse was the end of a political system, not a people. The stories of kings are carved in stone, but the lives of ordinary Maya remain harder to uncover. Archaeologists continue to piece together the final days of this civilization. Every new discovery adds to the puzzle, revealing more about the Maya's resilience and adaptation. The mystery of their collapse is slowly coming into focus. Across the world, the Indus Valley civilization flourished over 4,500 years ago along the banks of the mighty Indus River in what is now modern-day Pakistan and northwest India. This ancient society emerged in a fertile region where the river's seasonal floods nourished the land and made large-scale agriculture possible. Larger than both Egypt and Mesopotamia, the Indus civilization boasted over 1,000 cities and settlements, stretching across an area of more than 1 million square kilometers, making it one of the largest early urban cultures in the world. Mohenjo-Daro and Harappa, its most famous cities, were marvels of urban planning, with straight grid-like streets, carefully laid out neighborhoods, and advanced sanitation systems that were centuries ahead of their time. Ordinary homes had private bathrooms and covered drains, thousands of years before Roman sewers, showing a remarkable concern for hygiene and public health. Unlike other ancient societies, the Indus left behind no grand palaces, royal tombs, or depictions of war or conquest. There are no statues of kings or generals, and no evidence of armies or battles. The largest buildings were public structures like the Great Bath, a massive, sophisticated pool that may have been used for ritual or community gatherings. This suggests a society structured very differently from its contemporaries, possibly more egalitarian or perhaps governed by councils and community leaders rather than powerful monarchs. The Indus people traded as far as Mesopotamia, using standardized weights and measures, and their distinctive seals have been found in distant lands, hinting at a vast network of commerce and cultural exchange. Yet, their beliefs, leaders, and social structure remain a mystery, locked away in an undeciphered script and enigmatic artifacts that continue to puzzle researchers. The Indus people were a major world power in their time, but their story is still largely silent, echoing through the ruins they left behind. Their cities hint at prosperity, order, and a sophisticated way of life, but so much about them remains unknown and elusive. The civilization's enigma continues to intrigue scholars and archaeologists who tirelessly search for answers in the dust of ancient streets and the symbols on broken pottery. Their legacy endures as one of history's greatest puzzles, inviting us to imagine the lives and dreams of a people lost to time. The greatest mystery of the Indus Valley is their undeciphered script. Hundreds of unique symbols appear on seals and pottery, but no one has cracked their code. Without translation, we can only speculate about their religion, laws, and history. Some seals show figures that might be early Hindu deities, but it's all guesswork. The end of the Indus civilization was once blamed on violent invasion, but modern evidence points to climate change. Shifting monsoons and a drying river devastated agriculture, forcing people to abandon their cities. The collapse was gradual, not sudden. Urban life dissolved into smaller villages, their advanced plumbing systems fell silent, and their script remains unread. The Indus people didn't vanish, but their urban world did. Cracking their script is still one of archaeology's greatest challenges. Their secrets are waiting to be revealed. The enigma of Mohenjo-Daro endures. The Hittite Empire, once thought to be a minor tribe, was actually a Bronze Age superpower. Archaeologists uncovered Hattusa, a massive fortified capital in modern Turkey. The Hittites mastered ironworking, giving them a military edge, and their chariots dominated battlefields. They signed the world's earliest known peace treaty with Egypt after the Battle of Kadesh. Hattusa's archives revealed thousands of clay tablets, laws, myths, and royal records. Their legal code was remarkably humane for its time, and their society was built on order and diplomacy. The Hittites worshipped 1,000 gods and left behind stunning rock carvings. For centuries they were a dominant power, controlling trade and shaping history. Yet they were nearly erased from memory until their rediscovery. The Hittite story is a reminder of how easily even the greatest empires can be forgotten. Their legacy was almost lost to time. The rediscovery of the Hittites changed our understanding of the ancient world. Deciphering their language brought lost kings and epic battles back to life. Their legal system focused on restitution, not revenge, hinting at a society valuing harmony. Their religion absorbed gods from conquered peoples, reflecting a complex, inclusive worldview. But like other great empires, the Hittites collapsed around 1200 BC during the Late Bronze Age collapse. Drought, famine, mass migrations, and internal strife triggered a domino effect across the region. Hattusa was destroyed and abandoned, and the Hittites vanished from history. The collapse wasn't isolated, it was part of a wider systems failure that ended an entire era. The mystery of their fall is still being unraveled. The Hittites' rise and disappearance show how fragile even the mightiest civilizations can be. Their rediscovery is one of archaeology's greatest triumphs. The stories of the Maya, Indus, and Hittites reveal a pattern. Civilizations rarely fall for a single reason. Collapse is usually a slow, complex process driven by multiple pressures. Environmental change is a common thread. Droughts and shifting climates cripple agriculture and threaten survival. Social and political instability often follows as resources dwindle and competition intensifies. Trade breaks down, trust in leaders erodes, and the social contract unravels. Ancient empires were complex systems, strength in good times but vulnerability in crisis. A failure in one area can trigger a cascade, bringing down the whole structure. The late Bronze Age collapse is a stark example. Not just one empire, but an entire interconnected world fell. These stories are cautionary tales for our own time. The complexity that makes a civilization great can also make its fall spectacular. Understanding why empires fall helps us see the fragility of our own world. History's lessons are more relevant than ever. Lost empires are more than history, they're epic tales of ambition, ingenuity, and fragility. Every new discovery, from a clay tablet to a hidden city, adds to the story of humanity. The work of archaeologists is a real-life treasure hunt, and the prize is knowledge. Unanswered questions drive exploration. Who ruled the Indus? What happened to the Sea Peoples? What secrets lie beneath the Amazon or Sahara? You don't need to be an adventurer to join this journey. Curiosity is enough. Visit a museum, read about ancient worlds, or support preservation efforts. The more we learn about the past, the better we understand ourselves. The adventure isn't over. New technologies and explorers are rewriting history every day. The greatest stories may still be waiting to be unearthed. Keep asking questions, keep seeking answers. The past is calling, and there are still secrets to uncover. Let's go find them.